Okay, and Will,
Yeah.
what's the hardest part about being out here for you?
The hardest part is the best part. It's the unpredictability. You don't know what's going to happen. It's like life is coming at you 24/7. Just when you think you're in something and gotten this far through whatever situation or whatever thing you're going in, and you think you can make it one step in progress, at that very moment when you least expect it, the other foot drops. Something happens. But it always gets, I mean, it's always, they say it's always gonna be greater later, you know what I mean? But golly,
What's up, man? It's your boy Rico the Trainer, and today I'm here with
well,
Will. What's up, man? How you feeling today?
oh, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
State
Um,
your name and where you from.
my name's Martin Wilson, and they call me Will Winnell for short. The first state that I was at was Delaware. Now, anybody who know about Wilmington is like Philly to the third power.
How long you been in Philly?
Collectively, because I've been on and off, I probably got about maybe a year and a half, 2 years in Philly, you know.
All right, and you currently, going through a tough time in Philly,
Yeah,
basically living on the streets. How long that's been going on?
a few months. I've been I've been able to get a place here and there, and or make some type of arrangement for myself. But sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. You know,
Got you.
so
Got you. What is the reasoning behind you first going through this tough time initially?
well, my grandmother passed,
Okay.
and it brought me back here from Ohio, because that's where I had started planting my own roots down there. And I came up to bury my grandmother, and Philly was like the place that we would come to just do whatever, and you could just let your hair down and not live the stress of the day-to-day stress of Delaware.
Did you live in Ohio?
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. I lived there for some years. Like that's basically I've been there longer than anywhere else.
So from Delaware to Ohio to Philly.
Yeah, well, there was a few other states in there in
Gotcha.
between, but I mean, but that's basically it. Yep. I had never tried Pennsylvania, so it was like a challenge to me. So I had to get out there and try it. I had to give it a go.
Okay, and do you have any family in Philly?
No, no, I bumped into like one or two of my cousins that just happened to be doing the same thing I'm doing, just hanging out, and then you know passing through. No family in Philly, but close all the way around here. I got family, and I even have family in Rhode Island.
All right, Will.
Yes,
So
sir.
have you sought any assistance or used any of the resources here in Philly?
Yeah, yes, and it's. I will say this: there are a lot of resources. Some people say that there's not enough. It all depends on what you're looking for and what you're willing to accept.
How have your experience been?
I have had pretty good experience with the people that have the resources, not the ones running the program, but maybe the ones who own the property, or it's like for housing. Say we're talking about housing, it wouldn't, like, you would have no problem talking to the people, getting everything set up. Everything's great, looks great. They're excited because they're getting ready to get a check for a couple of months, everything paid for, and then you get there, and then the representative leaves, and you meet the person, and that's not always great. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. It's
Okay, how about the shelter system? Have you tried being in shelter?
I took a stab at that one time and knew that that was probably one of the largest mistakes that I've ever made in my life. They I have not seen. There's so I could talk for 20 minutes right on that, on just what's wrong. And mind you, I'm a Marine, and we believe in changing things from within. So if I see something wrong, if it rubbed me the wrong way, I'm gonna get involved with that program, with that project, with that whatever, so that I can help from the inside out. Because that's how you make change.
Okay, so just give me a little bit about your experience being in the shelter, and what was it that made you not want to be there?
Well, first, first thing, besides the fact that humans are humans, you're not gonna want to do your job or whatever every day. It happens. But I have not had the luck of going in a place, and if not someone say something to me, we hear someone talk to in such a way that no other verbiage comes to mind than that person talking to them like they're a piece of shit. And watch people get played with, as far as the person's hungry. They tell them, oh, they sign them up for things, say, all right, this comes with a complete dinner and all this type of stuff. And when the person gets there, it's a turkey sandwich. Like it's a 2 pieces of turkey, sliced turkey, 2 pieces of bread, no mayo, wasn't in the budget, that type shit. And
Mm.
then be like, what the hell? And
So you're
then
supposed to be getting
and then
paid
tell them
a
go get
decent
some
amount of
more.
money
Oh,
to
well,
feed people,
when
right?
you know that these people are getting a, a large amount of money,
Right.
and they're getting paid to be there, and they still talking to you like you ain't shit, like they shouldn't have to do it, like everything that happened is your fault. You know,
Okay, I get it. All
eh.
right, and what's your experience been like on the streets?
I'm now. It's like how they say, if if you were born and raised around the lions, tigers, and bears, then you're not gonna feel out of place in the zoo. But when you're in the woods, it's just how it is. Now, to some people, they can't handle that because they haven't been raised that way, or they have been raised that way and they can't do whatever the reason is. Um, I mean, it's just life, and I don't know. I've been through enough that and gotten paid for it, that to do it for free is a good time. Almost. I mean, and that's not in jest. That's real. That's real. That's real shit.